What is going on with your crypto world today? Two things I'm going to talk to you about. One, going forward with cryptocurrency, if you're not able to interoperate, having interoperability with other blockchains and other systems, I don't think you're going to survive. So you need to pay attention to that. The other thing I'm going to talk to you about is this whole Tether Bitfinex thing. I have an opinion on it, and I think I might be right. So, without any further ado, let's talk about interoperability. There is a project that some of you may or may not know about called THETA Network. Okay? One of the founders of YouTube, one of the founders of Twitch are behind this project. Okay? What they want to do is reward people for sharing their streams, and they're using a blockchain to do it. But they just posted something on their Medium account about interoperability. I suggest you go and look at it. I will see if I can put it in the description. I should be able to do that. I suggest you read it, because what they're focused on is the big picture. Okay? And if you can't focus on the big picture with your crypto project, and you're just focused on it right here, right now, then you're not going to be around in years to come. I can guarantee you that. It would have been like if Microsoft didn't let any other apps on their Windows machines, or if Apple would have never let anybody develop for their iOS devices. And at first, they didn't. Okay? So interoperability is going to be massive. The other cryptocurrency blockchain, besides THETA, that's focused on interoperability is Cardano. Okay, those two projects, in my opinion, are very strong projects to pay attention to. But one of the things THETA brought up was if you can interoperate with other blockchains, now you've increased your security, your scalability, and obviously your use cases. So one of the things they're talking about is application-specific blockchains. So get really good at something, but then allow the interoperability to be there. And I know that's what Cardano is kind of working on, the same ideas. So, if you're looking at a project, interoperability is the name of the game. Alright, so let's talk about this whole Bitfinex Tether issue, where Bitfinex was claiming, where they took $850 million of Tether or something to put on their books. I don't know exactly all the 100% details. So one of the things that was picked up by the people that pay attention to where Bitcoin's flowing is they noticed that in the past week or so, Bitfinex moved probably over 100,000 Bitcoin. It was like 20,000 and 60,000 or 20, I forget exactly what it was. But if I find that, I'll post a link to that article as well so you can read it for yourself. If they're moving Bitcoin around out of their cold wallets, out of their cold storage, and they're moving several thousands of them around, and they go and sell it to cover their losses, now we got some problems, folks. It could absolutely crush what's starting to turn into a bull market. Now, I'm convinced that we're going to have another pullback that doesn't necessarily need to be caused by any news. I just think it's the way the fractals and the patterns are, and the way the way Bitcoin trades. I just think we need to come back down one more time to verify, we're done and we're ready to head up. But if all those Bitcoins get sold, man. So don't be surprised if that happens. I'm not saying that it will. When you start seeing this stuff and you try to start connecting the dots, you know something's up. If you have any crypto on Bitfinex, get it off of there. Just take it off. And right before I did this video, I just caught a little blurb that it looks like Binance might be starting their own stable coin. Done a video a while ago about stable coins. We want adoption, folks. Stable coins. Yeah. Now, if they do the stable coins right, not using fiat, unbacked money to back them up, and they let digital assets back them up, kind of the same way that the way the DAI stablecoin is created, where you create stablecoins by backing them up with digital assets. Now you have some type of value behind it, a useful value, unlike a piece of paper you carry around. So, yeah, I'll definitely post the links to those articles that I read because I thought they were important to share with you. Again, the Tether thing, just my opinion, but don't be surprised if you wake up and there's a huge drop in the market in the near future. And again, interoperability, who cares about the short-term drop? We know where it's going. We know where it's going. And if you don't know where it's going and you're watching this, just go back and look at the charts and tell me if Bitcoin isn't a better investment. Actually, from the beginning of the year till now, the S&P 500 is up 17% and Bitcoin's up 40%. Booyah. Anyway, guys, take care, and we shall see you tomorrow. Peace.